Hello everyone from Patio Frutal. This is Sergio. Today I want to show you the changing seasons here in New England, Rhode Island, Zone 6B. Um, and as you see, things are starting to ripen up. I guess that's why they call it fall here in New England instead of autumn. Nobody calls it autumn. They usually say fall for the season because all the leaves will just be falling down. And if you can't tell, we are here in under my pergola. Um, well, and my pergola is covered with kiwi vines, and I just wanted to show you how these kiwis are doing. Can you see them? We'll find them. All right. Well, there they are. As you can see, I hope it's clear to you because I guess I got too much light coming through. The ones that are wrinkled up, those are definitely ripe. Although the color doesn't say the same thing because they're just always green. But that's the only telltale sign. So I'm gonna go grab. Oop, that one fell off. That's so ripe. I'm gonna grab a couple of these delicious kiwis. And well, there they are, all wrinkled and all. But I guarantee to you, these are amazingly sweet. And I've been enjoying this sporadically for the last almost a whole month. That's the on the front of the ground. See how wrinkled it is? Well, that one is delicious. And, well, I gotta eat it. But, anyhow, so what I gotta show you is, I'm having a little dilemma here in my so-called fruit forest, if you want to call it that. But I got a lot of fruit trees in my yard. So it's a fruity yard, I guess. The fruitful yard. That's what it is. So, I'm gonna back up a little bit. See my pawpaw plants? This one they flowered this year, but they didn't have any because frost did a bad job for it. But we're gonna have to trim those babies to about 10 feet high. Right now they're like 12 or better, and 12 feet high. So we're gonna chop them up, make sure that they don't keep on going up, because what will happen is that they will cover all these other plants behind it with shade in the morning. So we can't have that. So to control that, we gotta cut the size of this baby here. That's called management. Well, I'm still eating kiwis. So we'll come to the back here, in the back of the yard. And this is, as you can see, in grow bags. Those are all my year-old figs are. Year-old, and also the ones that I grew from from my air layer, which are that row there. So, I guess somebody's actually on the motorcycle or tricycle. Oh no, it's called a quad, and it's making a lot of noise. But anyhow, so what I wanted to show you here is all these plants here. They're right next to the chicken coop, and what's happening is all the dust, since it hasn't rained in the last 3 weeks, all the dust flies off. So that's a telltale sign for me that next year my kiwis, not kiwis, pardon me the word, name confusion, my figs are not going to be so close to the chicken run here. So they're going to be away from there because the dust obviously comes to my fruit, and I won't want that. So I'm going to show you this plant here. These are, you see the birthing tag in here. This is a LSU Gold, and this one came here May 30th, 2022. So this is a 2-year-old plant, and she's having figs for the first time. And she's also, well, it's not too late now in the season having this little baby one, but that's just what's gonna happen for next year. So I'm gonna go around here because I want to get away from this noisy motorcycle here. Although we are in the woods with people here, so they make noise. But all right, so we come to these other plants here that also have some figs that are starting to softening up. Wow, it's really soft. I'm gonna have to get a bag for this one. And this one is another LSU Gold. And this one has 4 fruit. This is a main crop, by the way. Yeah, main crop. It's late summer here. Well, we got 3 days left for the summer season here in New England. And as I showed you earlier, see how things are changing. Leaves are starting to fall because fall is around the corner. So this baby here, LSU Gold, it's pretty soft. So anyway, that's not why I'm here to show you the different varieties. But what I want to show you is, see those grow bags on the floor? Well, each one has a fig. And this one is a brown turkey. And well, these babies are so ready to be picked that I just want to show you a comparison. I bought this plant from a nursery that has been on business for 50 plus years. Look at that, we got, oh my goodness. Those things are like, almost like a raisin. Oh, what is this over here? See these little things here? These are called ground cherries. I'm gonna pick up a couple of these from the ground because they are ground cherries, so they are in the ground. And they do, look at this, all of these are ground cherries. And these things, let me pick up a few from the ground here. That way, you run away from this noise. Anyway, it's always making a video, we get a lot of noise. But anyhow, so here we go. This is my fig not nursery. It's just the area where I just decide to put all these plants here so they can mature this year, because they're all 1 year old pretty much, all of them, except for a few of them like the brown turkey and the other LSU back there. The rest are pretty much a year old. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to another brown turkey. My very first kiwi, my goodness, my very first fig that I planted here in this yard. And well, I want you to see the difference, because if they are brown turkey, but this one here, they are not brown. They're like a burgundy. Look at that one. That one even burst up. I put the hose in this plant yesterday because, like I said, it hasn't rained in 3 weeks. And I think the plant soak up so much water that I have one fruit there that I have never seen to be bursting. So yeah, oh wow, this one is so soft. Sorry, you can see it. All right, so I'm gonna grab this one here, and we're gonna do not just a shade comparison. I couldn't even put an extra nut on that one, and it's hanging. Because I was thinking that a squirrel will come in and well, take it from me. So we're gonna, there we go. So these are ripe. I hope you can see the cracks in it. Little cracks, that's very, very nice. Wow, we have many of these are just ripe, but well, I'm just gonna leave them there. I just need one because that one will you can tell the telltale sign that is the one that I picked from here. So we're gonna go back here to the table. Let's see this thing up. All right, so I'm gonna put them here on the table. Sorry for the shaking, but we're gonna have to adjust my one-man crew. I have to adjust this camera. Let me see what I can see. Okay. All right. All right. So we can't see too much. I guess I better pull forward. So, all right. Let's see if I can see myself in there. Yeah, you can. All right. So, hello everyone. This is Sergio. All right. So, these are the brown turkey that I've been picking from that brown turkey. That it's only 2 years old, and for the very first time, it is having its first brown turkey feed. And well, the reason why I call the attention to it is because if they are both brown turkey, they are so different. And I'll bet this is the first time that this is the first time this plant produces. But I want you to see they're very small. These are, you know, like 17 to 20 plus grams. And this one is a brown turkey, which is huge compared to these babies over here. Look at that. Look at the size. So, is it the same fruit? I mean, is it the same name? Oh, and by the way, this brown turkey, I bought it from a company that has been doing business for 202 years. It's called Stark Brothers Nursery. Probably the oldest online nursery, well, on mail before, now it's online company. But for 200 plus years. So this is a brown turkey from that. This is from a 50-year-old company. And these have changed in color because in reality they were brown at the beginning. But it's the same fruit? I don't know. I'm not a big fig connoisseur to tell you yes, which one is which. Because I haven't been doing this for that long. And all I'm going to tell you is, look at that. That is glistening in honey or syrup, whatever you want to call it. Syrup probably is the best instead of honey. So we're going to get this, my original. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, the insides of both, I'm going to bring it up closer so we can see. Okay, let's see, where are we? Right there. So this is the big one from the 200-year-old company. And this one, where are you? Right here. This is from the 2-year-old company, 50 plus year company. There we go. And they actually look very similar inside. Very, very similar. Are they both brown turkey? Probably they are. So, what we're gonna do here is, we're gonna give it a test to see which is which. So we're gonna try this little one. It melts in your mouth. It's so soft and smooth. But now that I got the flavor profile in my mouth, we're gonna see what this one tastes like. This is the from the 200-year-old company. And you know what? The flavor is identical. There's not even a hint of difference in it. I can tell you these both are ripe to the right point in the plant. and they both are the same flavor. I have yellow long neck. If I bring a yellow long neck here um, and taste, you're gonna feel the difference. It's like, you know, when you're eating mangoes, and perhaps some of you viewers don't know the difference of a lot of different mangoes, because here on the markets they kind of send you the same variety all the time, with a few exceptions. You find different mangoes, but like if you go to an Asian store, you find different mangoes than when you find it in like in a Stop and Shop, an American store. So these two figs, mm, so sweet. It is quite nice. But so the point is, different varieties of fruit in the same family will have a slight different taste to it. So the only way for you to figure these things out is you have different varieties. And sometimes by you buying same variety from different company, you happen to come into something like this. These things are super delicious. Mm. Wow. Super sweet. It's like a jam in your mouth. Oh, and these little fruits here, these are called ground cherries. And you see it grows in a small little bush. And they call ground cherry because they'll fall on the ground. Once they fall on the ground, that's when they are ripe. And you just remove the little husk, and you have a fruit that has the flavor of an orange and like pineapple. That's the similarity in flavor. Like a lot of people say that these uh, figs, they taste like raspberries and blah blah blah. It doesn't taste like any raspberries I ever tasted, and I tasted quite a bit of raspberries. Figs has their own unique flavor, and there's different varieties of figs, so each one has a variation. But this one here is the ground cherry. Mm. And as you see, when it falls off the ground, if it has a light color, like it hasn't ripened up yet, uh, you can leave it aside, eat it later, because they're not as sweet as they will get. Because you gotta give them a little time. See, this one fall off, I can tell that it's greener inside. Look at that. So it is greener. So it's not gonna be as sweet as this one, but even this one, you leave it in a plate for a couple of days, and the flavor will be much better. This one, I wouldn't even put it on my mouth yet, because it's gonna mess up my good flavor taste. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to bring. I mean, are those two brown turkeys? Brown turkeys? Well, I just taste them both, and they are pretty closely profiled on this flavor scale to me. So I'll say they both are. See how this one got dark as it got older or riper, and this one is still a little bit brown, but it's turning to a burgundy color. So perhaps because this is a first year producing, this one will get bigger next year. And also you have to take into consideration that my big plant is in ground permanently, so the root system on that plant is huge, goes all over the place in the yard. While that one over there, well, I put that one in there at the end of May, I put them in the ground. So it's a young plant. It's a, I bought it last year, so she's going to be 2-year-old this year. So she is a new plant practically, and also the root system is not expansive. It's not all over the place like my in-ground one, because I cannot keep my figs permanently on the ground because the cold here in New England is too extreme, and it will kill my plants to the ground if I don't do the protection method that I do on my big plants. And that will be a lot of work to cover all those plants. So all those plants are going to get out of the ground, go into the root cellar all through the winter. And when before spring, they'll be back into the greenhouse to give my early start. That's how we do it here in New England. So there you go, guys. I hope you like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. And if you grow your own figs, I mean, you will enjoy this honey tasty. Well, they don't taste like honey, but sweet as honey figs. So there you go, guys. From Patio Frutal, I hope you like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and have a great evening.